Welcome back, everybody, to a look at a new Eureka Classics release, and it is 1982's The Miracle Fighters. So this is directed by Yun Wu Ping, who I've seen 8 other films from. Favourites from him being the likes of Drunken Master, Tiger Cage, and Master Z Ip Man Legacy. So this is a martial arts fantasy comedy film. Clocks in at 100 minutes long. So I'm not going to try and name any of the actors in it or anything like that. I don't think I've seen any of them in anything major, but I just don't want to butcher all of their names. So during the Qing Dynasty, marriage between Manchu and Han people is outlawed. When it is discovered that a high-ranking official has taken a Han wife, the Emperor informs him that he will be forgiven, but only if he kills his beloved before the court. When he refuses, he is marked for death by the powerful sorcerer Bat and forced to watch as his wife is slain before his eyes. He then flees, kidnapping the crown prince during his escape, but soon the prince is dead and he is forced to silently replace him with another young boy. In adulthood, that innocent child, Shu Gut, finds himself relentlessly pursued by Sorcerer Bat and turns to 2 quarrelling Taoist priests in the hope of protecting himself with their magic. So, and I know that sounds like a really rather complicated plot and seems to, describe the entirety of the plot, but it really doesn't, because the vast majority of that happens in the first half hour. So, yeah, and although this somewhat does rush its plot, it is all the better for it, as my word, the action scenes are some of the most inventive and fun I have ever seen. Those fight scenes are also well choreographed. The cinematography for them is well executed. They are rarely similar to one another, and because this is a fantasy film, they are wildly unique. The cast is also good. It is well paced. It is predominantly engrossing. The fight scenes incorporate a lot of comedic elements to it, so there are a hell of a lot of laughs in this as well, and it is thoroughly entertaining throughout. So yeah, an absolutely superb film. Didn't really have any expectations for this because I don't think I've seen anything comedic from the director before. Certainly don't think I've seen anything fantasy orientated from him as well. So the fact that he's able to mold those 2 genres together with his quintessentially great martial arts eye behind the camera means that, yeah, this is really is great, and mixes those 3 elements perfectly together, quite frankly. So yeah, we've got new artwork on the slipcover, which has been done by Darren Wheeling. So brand new artwork from him, looks fantastic. We also get a printed disc, which has a part of one of the fight scenes there on the bottom, which again is really rather greatly done, but nicely printed disc as well. Then we also get a booklet to go alongside with it, which has, I believe, the original poster on the reverse there. And inside the booklet, we've got your film credits. Then we've got We Are Family by James Oliver. And then we've got viewing notes and release credits. So, yeah, there are shots from the film, as well as poster artwork there, as you can see. And, yeah, more shots from the film. This person, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but, yeah, in a pot, and some genuinely funny fight scenes involving them. And, yeah, it's just a superbly entertaining film, and one that I am highly recommending if you haven't got it yet. And there's the 2 priests that are constantly trying to kick each other's heads in. You can basically think of it as like War of the Roses with Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas, but with martial arts and fantasy elements to it. And yeah, on the disc itself, we've got a 1080p high definition presentation on Blu-ray of the original Hong Kong theatrical cut from a brand new 2K restoration, original Cantonese mono audio and optional classic English dub. We've got optional English subtitles, newly translated for this release. Brand new audio commentary by East Asian film expert Frank Yang from the New York Asian Film Festival. Brand new audio commentary by action cinema experts Mike Leader and Arnie Venema. Then we've got Action Master, an interview with Yun Wu Ping, which is an archival interview by Frederic Ambrosine. Then we've got At the Surface of the Great Magician, an interview with Fish Fong. Then we've got the Shakespeare of Yun Wu Ping, an interview with John Kreng. Then we've got reversible sleeve artwork and the stills gallery and trailer and the booklet as well. So let's take a look at the reversible artwork. There we go. I do like the new one though quite a lot, to be honest. And yeah, it's just a fantastic, fantastic film. It's easily one of my favorite releases from this year so far, in terms of single disc releases especially. So yeah, if you have seen it though, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But if you haven't seen it before, and you're into these kind of 80s martial arts films with a mixture of genres, because there were plenty from that period. A lot of martial arts films obviously mixed horror and comedy as well together. But I feel that this does its fantasy and comedy a lot better than those horror and comedy efforts, to be honest. I did enjoy the Mr. Vampire films, for instance, and Encounter of the Spooky Kind, but I didn't really get along with The Dead and the Deadly, to be honest. I kind of turned that off after about half an hour. I just could not get past the audio and the voices and stuff like that. It just really grated on me. I'll hopefully give that a chance at some other point in the future, but this was absolutely excellent. And yeah, hats off to Eureka for once again finding another Asian film release that is yeah, really out there, really unique, and yeah, way ahead of other films from the era that try to do action and comedy, and this just does it so much better. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.